Hi, my name is Kylie Dunn, and I'm a proud 2021 graduate of Glendora High School, as well as a 2017 graduate of Goddard Middle School. I want to start off by being honest and admitting that I don't know much about teachers' unions or years of seniority, and I certainly am not an expert on budgets or money in reserves. What I do know is that what makes a school special are the people within it. And when we start using terms like least senior or increasing money in reserves to make decisions which remove those very people who make a school special, we cannot say we are doing what is best for students in our community. Throughout my first year of college, I reflected on and used the lessons I learned in my 13 years of Glendora schools almost daily. Although I learned so much academically from all my teachers, the lessons that really stuck with me are those taught by teachers who go above and beyond for their students and teach life lessons, rather than just what is in their lesson plan. As my brother Dominic said, Mr. Cook is a perfect example of a teacher who truly loves teaching and cares about his students as people. I'm thankful to have had his class, which created the foundation for me to move into pre-AP and then 4 years of honors in AP English in high school. Although I did not get the chance to learn from Ms. Martinez and Mr. Perry, it makes my heart happy to hear Dominic come home excited about learning, and those are two names he mentions almost daily. Mr. Sabota was one of the most influential teachers in my preteen and teenage years and had a huge part of forming me into the student and leader that I am today. As any educator who has ever worked with me can attest to, I'm almost always the loudest person in the room, and my personality is usually too big for the situation. While I've had so many amazing teachers who are incredibly patient and loving towards me, Mr. Sabota's ASB class was the first time my huge personality ever found a home at school. Mr. Sabota has a special gift for raising middle schoolers up, teaching them how to be leaders, and challenging them to do more and take on more responsibility than they ever thought possible. This gift is so rare, and it is a disgrace that it's being overlooked. When I didn't make ASB my freshman year at Glendora, Mr. Sabota was one of the first people I turned to for guidance. He invited me to help with the new Goddard ASB's class summer workdays, where we talked about resilience and how to keep going when things don't make sense. Although I was no longer his student, he continued to model for me and teach me how to be a leader. And I'm so proud to say that I made ASB my sophomore year, continued through junior year, and went on to serve on the ASB executive board my senior year, as well as on the superintendent student advisory committee with Dr. DeLeon, using the skills and foundation that I had built in Mr. Sabota's middle school ASB class. I was recently selected to represent Texas Christian University next year as a chancellor's host. I'm one of only 25 TCU students to have the opportunity to serve as student ambassador for the chancellor, and I would not be able to do that without Mr. Sabota. Although I'm sure they are exceedingly capable, moving these teachers to schools where their hearts don't lie and their talents don't shine is doing a disservice to all the students who deserve a chance to learn from them and carry the lessons they teach with them for their whole lives. So I urge you to think of the students before the budget. Thank you.